There's a question that lives in the back of every conversation about attraction. It's a question whispered in psychology departments, debated in biology labs, and, honestly, pondered by artists for centuries. What makes someone unforgettable? Not just attractive, not just beautiful, but the kind of presence that etches itself into memory. The kind that makes a room reorganize itself. The kind that, years later, you can still recall with perfect clarity. Today, we're going to answer that question. Not with opinions, not with preferences, but with science, history, psychology, and, well, brutal honesty. Because what you're about to discover isn't just about physical appearance. It's about the invisible architecture of human connection, the geometry of presence, the mathematics of magnetism, and fair warning. Once you understand these principles, you'll never see attraction the same way again. Let's begin with an uncomfortable truth. Your preferences aren't entirely yours. Before you consciously decide what you find attractive, your biology has already cast its vote. And it's been voting the same way for approximately 200,000 years. Research in evolutionary psychology reveals something fascinating. Across every culture studied, from industrialized nations to isolated tribes, humans consistently favor certain proportions in the human form. The waist-to-hip ratio. It's a simple measurement that appears again and again in attraction research. Not because society trained us to like it, but because our ancestors who favored these proportions had evolutionary advantages. Dr. Devendra Singh from the University of Texas spent decades studying this phenomenon. His research showed that a ratio around 0.7, where the waist is roughly 70% the circumference of the hips, consistently ranks highest in attraction studies worldwide. But here's what's important. This isn't about conformity. It's about understanding why certain shapes resonate so deeply with human perception. From 25,000-year-old Venus figurines to Botticelli's Birth of Venus. From ancient Indian temple sculptures to modern art. The pattern repeats. This suggests something profound. The appreciation for certain forms isn't cultural conditioning. It's human nature expressing itself through culture. And when we understand this, we stop judging. We start appreciating what we're actually responding to when someone walks into a room and, changes its entire energy. Now, let's talk about movement. Because a static image can be beautiful, but movement is what transforms beauty into presence. Biomechanics researchers have discovered something remarkable. The human gait, the way we walk, communicates more information than we realize. When someone with pronounced curves walks, their center of gravity shifts with each step. This creates what scientists call dynamic motion asymmetry, the natural sway that occurs as the body maintains balance. The hips don't just move side to side, they rotate on 3 axes simultaneously, forward and back, up and down, side to side. This creates a figure 8 pattern, what researchers call a sinusoidal wave, that the human eye is evolutionarily primed to track. Why? Because for our ancestors, tracking movement meant survival. And smooth, confident movement signaled health, vitality, and genetic fitness. But here's the crucial element that separates merely having these physical attributes from commanding them. Intentionality. Watch someone who's uncomfortable with their body walk. Their shoulders curve inward. Their steps are uncertain. They minimize their physical presence. Now watch someone who owns their space. Shoulders back, head high, each step deliberate. They're not trying to take up less room. They're unapologetically occupying their space. Same body, completely different impact. This is where we transition from biology to psychology. From hardware to software. From having presence to being presence. Dr. Amy Cuddy's research at Harvard revealed something that, honestly, changed how we understand body language. Our posture doesn't just reflect confidence, It actually creates it. When we stand tall, take up space, and move with purpose, our testosterone increases and cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases. We literally become more confident through how we hold ourselves. But, there's a deeper layer. The most magnetic people aren't performing confidence for an audience. They're experiencing genuine self-assurance. And really, we can sense the difference. Performed confidence says, "Look at me, I need your validation." Authentic confidence says, "I'm comfortable being me, your opinion is optional." That subtle distinction, it's everything. When someone with a beautiful form carries it with apologetic uncertainty, the impact diminishes. But when that same person moves through space with quiet self-assurance, the effect is exponential. This is the multiplier effect. Physical attributes open the door. Confidence walks through it and owns the room. And here's the empowering part. While we can't completely change our physical structure, confidence is entirely learnable. It's a skill, a practice, a choice we make every single day about how we inhabit our bodies. Let's talk about the elements of presence that often go unnoticed, but wow, create such a profound impact. The way someone gestures when they speak. Are their hands open and expressive or closed and defensive? The speed at which they move. Do they rush anxiously or move with purposeful calm? How they make eye contact. Do they glance away immediately or hold a gaze with comfortable assurance? These micro-behaviors communicate volumes. Researchers studying nonverbal communication found that up to 93% of emotional impact comes not from words, but from tone and body language. This means that someone could have perfect physical proportions, but if their body language screams insecurity, the overall impression suffers dramatically. Conversely, someone who might not fit conventional beauty standards but carries themselves with authentic confidence, they become magnetic. This is the great equalizer, the democratic element of attraction. Because honestly, while genetics are a lottery, presence is a choice. The women who truly captivate aren't necessarily those with perfect measurements. They're the ones who've made peace with their form and learned to inhabit it fully. They're the ones who walk into rooms like they belong there, not arrogantly, but with quiet certainty. They're the ones whose confidence is so genuine, so unforced, that it gives others permission to be equally comfortable in their presence. That's the secret. That's the code. Now, let's address something important. Everything we've discussed, the biology, the psychology, the movement patterns, applies across a spectrum of body types. Because here's what the research actually shows. While certain proportions may trigger initial biological responses, sustained attraction, the kind that matters, is far more complex. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that initial physical attraction might get someone's attention for 3 to 5 seconds. But what determines whether someone becomes truly memorable? Personality, energy, authenticity, confidence. The truth is, every body type has its admirers. Every shape has been celebrated in some culture, some era, some artistic movement. The hourglass figure of the 1950s, the athletic build of ancient Greece, the fuller figures celebrated in Renaissance art, the lithe frames of 1960s fashion, the curvy confidence of today's body positivity movement. Beauty standards shift with time and culture. But presence, confidence, authenticity, those are timeless. So if you're watching this trying to figure out if you measure up, stop. That's not the question. The real question is, are you inhabiting your body with confidence? Are you moving through space with purpose? Are you comfortable enough in your skin that others feel comfortable around you? That's what makes someone unforgettable. So here's what we've learned. Attraction is partly biological, partly psychological, and entirely complex. Physical form matters. Biology ensures that. But it's just the opening chapter. Confidence, authenticity, and the courage to occupy your space without apology? That's the full story. That's what transforms someone from merely attractive to absolutely magnetic. And the best part, while you can't redesign your basic structure, you can absolutely transform how you carry it. Stand taller, move with purpose, make eye contact, take up your space, smile with genuine warmth, be present in your own life. Do these things consistently, and you'll discover something remarkable. The world responds differently when you show up differently. If this video helped you understand attraction, confidence, or yourself a little better, subscribe. We explore the psychology, science, and art of human connection every week. And remember, the most attractive thing about anyone isn't their measurements. It's the confidence to be unapologetically themselves. That's the hidden code. That's what makes someone unforgettable. Now go be unforgettable.